Talking about, obviously lots of plays, musicals, Christmas, holiday theme that are here in town, and we'll get to one that's pretty reverent, Christmas on the Rocks. But to talk about it is the guy who's at the center of the bar in the Christmas on the Rocks show. He's a guy that you've probably seen on TV, on stage. Movies, acting, singing. Well, you've done
yes,
singing
I've done musicals.
Yes. Yeah. Richard Kline with us this morning. Good morning. Nice to see you here.
Nice to see you.
We'll get back. We'll get to the career in just a minute. We'll talk a little.
What career?
My career. Talk a little bit about you. I know if you can do that. But let's talk about Christmas on the Rocks, because you know the Nutcracker. Christmas Story. This has got a little bend to it, doesn't it?
This is my second year with this show, and I got to tell you, it is a joy. The audiences are wonderful. We're sold out for most of the performances, not all of them. And the two other actors, Jen Cody and Harry Boovey, are just magnificent comedians and a joy to work with. And that's all you want to do. You want to go to a job where you're having fun and you're providing laughs for the people.
Takes place at a bar, hence the on the rocks part.
Yeah, and I'm a bartender, and I'm on stage for the whole thing. And they come in, all these characters come in, Little Drummer Boy, whatever, Clara from the Nutcracker, Elf on a Shelf. It's hilarious, and I'm playing a straight man for 90 minutes.
Is that hard? Because you've been
because you know what? Because I'm a professional.
Well, there you go. But you've been the comic foil to a lot in a lot of your roles. So it's kind of a different role.
I am the premier second banana in sitcom history, and I love it because working with John Ritter was an extreme
We are
joy.
talking about 7-8 years as the wacky neighbor. Sure,
Larry.
Larry on Three's Company.
Yeah.
I would imagine. And again, the first time I saw you in person was when you were doing Waitress on stage.
At Bushnell.
Which was definitely the antithesis, the complete opposite of Larry. So I'm just going to put it out there. Which one is harder?
Which one?
Sitcoms, on stage, musicals, singing in front of people?
Harder?
Yeah.
Challenging?
Challenging, sure.
I don't know, that's a great question. I never thought of that. To me, it's all work and preparation and hopefully enjoying what you're doing. And I'm blessed to say that I've enjoyed every medium, TV. I was a judge on Blue Bloods for about 5 or 6 times, and that was a fun gig. That's what you do when you're an actor. It's like, okay, what's my next job, and then you get it and you prepare and
you're happy to keep
to
having the jobs.
Yeah, singing. I never thought of myself as a singer who acts. I always thought of myself as an actor who sings until someone put me straight and said, "You're an actor. You can do both.
Absolutely.
Just shut up."
Which is great because you got your background in fine MFA at Northwestern years ago. Not bad for a guy who gets this, that starts in theater, going to go far, and then is best known for Wacky Neighbor on a sitcom. Yeah. Full circle.
Yeah, people say, well, were you upset because you were typecast? Were you typecast? Yeah, of course I was typecast. But it afforded me to do other things. I did like 4 Love Boats and whatever, and then you get known, and you do other shows that you really like.
I have just a sampling of the list: Murder, She Wrote, Hill Street Blues, Hunter, Matlock, NYPD Blue, L.A. Law, Married with Children,
St. Elsewhere.
There's a whole bunch of others. In case I missed.
But it's fun. Look, I started out doing the Wacky Neighbor, and then I show up as a tough judge on Blue Bloods or whatever, and the dramatic shows that you said, Hill Street, L.A. Law. And so, I like to think of myself as a versatile actor, and I've been
starting on Broadway and now being Christmas on the Rocks, kind of a full circle moment in a lot of ways for a very long, very wonderful, very storied career.
Yeah, I'm just so thrilled to be here in Hartford doing this show because it just brings a lot of joy. One of my favorite comments I get, and people come up to me, "Oh, you're," I go, "Yeah," and they say, "Thank you for the laughs."
Does it get any better than that?
It doesn't. It really doesn't get any better.
Absolutely
better than that.
You can find Richard Kline on stage the whole time. Christmas on the Rocks goes all the way through December 18th. The tickets at TheaterWorks. We didn't mention TheaterWorks is where you can find it. Tickets are at twhartford.org. We'll link you to them. via our Fox61.com website.
It goes to December 22nd.
Okay.
We have a wrong graphic there.
Bonus.
Call the cops.
Listen, I'm just happy you said I asked a really good question. That buys me a couple more
Can we
months
have
here.
someone in security?